Just back from picking up a new weapon in my arsenal. That's probably bigging it up a little bit too much actually. I went and bought a van. I just want to show you it actually because I'm really quite impressed with it. This is a 2019 Citroen Berlingo. It's in absolutely immaculate condition. I'm really chuffed with it. There was a couple of things that needed sorted out prior to picking it up, so they've had it a week taken care of. It's just minor cosmetic things really. So hang on, let's show you inside. Paintwork on it's immaculate. The only cosmetic downside is the wheels behind the hubcaps are looking a bit rusty, but they're just standard steel hubcaps anyways. Aside from that little nick on the seat, the inside of it is absolutely immaculate as well. Standard, lots of bottles of Lucozade had to be done. Purrs like a kitten. It's not Apple CarPlay, but it will hook up to a phone and display maps and all that kind of stuff. So it's sat nav as well. There's a few other little toys on there, which I'm still getting my head around. Mileage on it is just shy of 83,835. Looking at the state of the engine, it's obviously been really well maintained. This isn't actually one of the major selling points. I mean, all of this was a selling point, but check this out. Let's go in the back. Check this out. Oh, let's open the side door as well. So believe it or not, this was a really big selling point for me. Well, the garage I bought it off past if I wanted to take it out, but I know yeah, it eats into the space available in the van, but it's already much more space that I had available in the C-Max anyway. Condition wise, the floor, the bulkhead, everything's in good nick, but this as a workspace is going to be invaluable. It's got an inverter in it as well with a leisure battery, a rather large leisure battery that's actually hooked up to the engine as well, so there shouldn't be any need to charge that. Lockable storage as well. Well, the bottom cupboard's lockable. Just need to get a little stuffer in here. Now you guys know that I work out of a storage container. What having this workspace will mean is that I can put a laptop and a label printer in there and use it as a mobile office. Move all my packing bench that's in my spare bedroom at the minute into the container as well, so freeing up more space to be able to adapt that workspace. And you can never get enough space in this game, that's for sure. It looks like a pretty decent inverter as well. That wouldn't have been cheap. There's two things that I picked up on this van when I first looked at it. On this bottom corner of the door, just there was quite a big chunk of paint missing down to the bare metal. It hadn't rusted, but you would never know. Looking at that, whoever's painted it, it's not just a touch-up job, that is a proper good job they've done of tarting up that paint. And the other bit was just, this is a little bit more visible actually, I think this just has been touched in. There was a little spot just there, just a nasty stone chip that they've taken care of as well. It's not the lowest of miles, but it's a 5-year-old van. So in the grand scheme of things, I think this is a bargain. I really do think it's a bargain. It comes with an additional Brucey bonus. As a lot of you guys will be well aware now, my business is VAT registered. And even though I'm on the flat rate, meaning I can't claim back VAT on very much, on big purchases like that, I can do. So £1,300 of the gross purchase price, I can claim back. On top of all the additional advantages of being able to put all the expenses for the van through the business, whereas I couldn't do that with my car because it's a personal car, it's all on me. So the difference between the two is now I can put through all my fuel receipts, but I can't claim mileage anymore. But I think it'll balance out over the year anyway. And some of you may even be interested in how much I paid for the van. The van cost me £6,495 plus VAT. So gross a touch under 7,800. If I hadn't have been VAT registered, I probably still would have bought it at that money anyway, because like I say, I've been looking around for a while now for a decent condition van that ticks a lot of boxes for me. Didn't really want to go too big like with the Transit that I had last time, because it's a lot more restrictive for parking and all that, and really, I don't really need that much space in the van. One of the biggest criteria for me as well was the fact that it's got 3 seats. I don't know if you noticed one in the front of the van then. They're not full seats, but the back sides that I'm putting in those seats aren't very big anyway. I've still got to do some granddad duties obviously, so being able to transport my precious little grandchildren safely was a big consideration for me. I do have a question for you guys watching this video though, specifically people who have their own vans. When I was sorting out the insurance for me for that is £500 for the year, which I think was pretty reasonable. I think I was paying about £4 for my car on a business insurance. But one of the questions when I was setting up the insurance is the van sign written? Now it isn't, so obviously I was just honest. But what I wanted to know, and what I don't seem to be able to find out, I know I could Google that, but I wanted to get you guys involved in this video. Does having this van sign written in any way, shape or form positively or adversely affect your insurance premium? I think one of the reasons I'm asking that is I'm very tempted to stick ABLreselling down the side of the van. And that might not be a great idea either though. I don't know. This is food for thought. So give us some feedback in the comments of this video anyway. Hopefully you've liked that little tour. Very short video, so I won't round it up in my traditional way. I will simply bid you a fond farewell and have a smashing weekend.